Well, I guess if we're making curry potato with spinach, we need potato. And what we're going to do is sort of parboil them. So in a pot of water, I have here 4 large potatoes that I cut them into relatively large pieces. It's coming up to a boil. I'm just going to salt that water. And we're going to bring that up to a boil and into a rolling boil and let it cook until it's about 90% or 95% fully cooked all the way through. It's been going for 20 minutes. It's tender. What I have been doing, I have been sort of froth on the side there, boom, into the rubbish. So what we're going to do, and you know, here's the thing. Any potato would work, but I like working with Yukon Gold potato, but you use your favorite potato. I forgot to mention that at the start. Turn the heat down. We're going to move this over. I'm going to drain that and we're going to set it aside. And we've got our nice big pot. Whoa, we got to back up that camera, boy. Big pot, ready to go. In said big pot on that low heat, coconut oil. Now here's the thing, if you wanted to use coconut milk in the dish, you can certainly do that, but I'm getting the coconut vibe, the coconut flavor from that coconut oil. I have a virgin coconut oil there. And we need between 2 and 3 tablespoons of that coconut oil. I know it seems a lot, but it will give it a nice flavor. Swish around that coconut oil one more time in there. And right away, we're going in with 2 small onions. Well, they're more of a medium-sized onion and more than anything else. And I'm going to turn my heat up to medium now. So I want this to fry off. I've also got, and yo, there's a ton of garlic. Man, we got 6 cloves of garlic that I just put a smashing to. Move that around. Yeah. To that, we're going to add, we've got cumin seeds or geera. And that is, everything that we use here will be listed down in the description of the video, as we always do. I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these bird pepper or bird's eye pepper. Just gonna toss that in there, and you notice they're whole. If you want to break them, release that heat. But I'm on one that gentle peppery notes from the skin, from the oils. So I ain't trying to make it too fiery, but later on when I'm eating, I'm gonna enjoy those pow pow, like little candy bombs in your mouth, boy. Hey, I'm telling you, you know, if you know, you know. Black pepper. Don't hold back on the black pepper. That black pepper is gonna give it a lovely flavor as well too. Give that another quick stir. We're not trying to burn the garlic, but we are trying to awaken up everything here so we get maximum flavor from our efforts. That cumin should have your kitchen smelling absolutely amazing. Along with the garlic. Yeah, we give the garlic and the onion the bly as well too. But you see that cumin? Real thing happening. Curry powder. Your favorite curry powder, this will happen. This one is Uncle Chris's homemade blend. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This dish is fully vegan, fully vegetarian and gluten-free. However, there's a little asterisk, and the asterisk is some curry powder may tend to have flour as a filler and a thickener in there. So read the label of the curry powder that you decide on using. I'm going to turn my heat back down to low because I don't want to burn the curry. But I do want all the spices which makes up that curry to bloom. We're sort of wet toasting it. And when I say wet toasting, it is because we're sort of frying it here. And that's going to, man, I'm telling you, the kitchen is already smelling wicked. Boy, I feel sorry for my neighbors when I turn on the fan in a second. I ain't turned it on yet because it'll be too noisy for you all. But neighbors, it come in. Hold your belly. Been going for about 4.5 minutes now. Just going to tighten it up and show you what we have going on there. And you know, when we cook, and I keep trying to stress this whenever we do a video, not only is it about building that whole base of flavor for everything, it's also about balance. And in my humble opinion, and my brothers from across out there in Asia will verify this, that balance in a curry comes in the form of tomato. That tomato, the acidity in that tomato will add a lovely little pow-pow to the entire thing, you know? Heat back down to low. Here we have it on low. And let that go for another minute or two, just for that tomato to break down a little bit. and have some joy happening in there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add a splash of water. So you need about 2.5 tablespoons of water. Move that around and let that come together then. Now if you recall, we salted the water that we boiled the potato in. So I'm just gonna lightly hit them with a little bit of salt here just to waken up and brighten up everything in the pot there. I'm not going heavy on the salt. Give that another quick stir. Notice how all that liquid is already burning off that we added in there. We're gonna give it another couple minutes, and then two more things, two little steps after, we gotta finish this off. Give that one final stir. And I know people freaking out right now. Why is Chris using a metal spoon and why is that a tablespoon and all? Mind all their flicking business, alright? I'm on cooking here. When all they do another thing, I don't come in all the kitchen and complain. I do not do that. Yo, time to add back that potato in there now. Now here's the thing. Curry potato, when my mom would usually do this dish, well not this, but curry potato or curry aloo, it was usually a saucy, very saucy dish. We gotta give this a good stir, yeah? Oh yo, we gotta turn the heat up, man. What's going on with the whole Chris today? We're gonna go medium, bro. So we turn the heat up to medium because we want to coat the potatoes and create a sort of a crust. But when my mom would do this dish, or curry potato as I was trying to get to, it is very saucy, very, you dip it with your salad roti or your bus-up shot or your whatever. But this time we're doing it dry. And because this is a dry curry potato with spinach, yeah, the spinach come in, don't fret. This, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you've had hashed brown potato before. You make a couple eggs and you use this as your breakfast potato. I'm telling you, boy, you're winning real points. Gone are the days when you need ketchup and all kind of thing to add some life to a little breakfast potato. After about 5 minutes, we've got a lovely crust on the potato. Here's where now you're gonna add your washed and drained baby spinach. So this is the spinach sort of side to things now. And just pile it on, and you're gonna put a lid on there. It's gonna wilt down, and within about 4 or 5 minutes, we're all done. And basically all I'm doing is working it, flipping it in there so the spinach wilts down. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, in all honesty, this was supposed to have been a meat-free Monday recipe I was supposed to share with you. But it's been so long since I've shared a video with you, I just dropped it today. Today's no meat-free, but it is meat-free, gluten-free, all kind of free. Except, you gotta go in the grocery store and pay for the ingredients, alright? But 2 more minutes. We ain't trying to overcook that spinach. We just want it to wilt down in there. And we're done. Sup, soldiers? Listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me. Email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, them butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pod. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. Turn the stove off. You know what? First, taste it for salt. Make sure it's to your liking. Iman didn't drop any more salt in there. A lovely vegan, vegetarian, Ital, gluten-free dish. Curry potato or aloo with spinach. Some of what they call it bhaji. Nice and dry. Remember what I said, my little tip, eh? Breakfast. You make a couple easy over eggs, you put it on there, you crack it, and that yolk seeps down in there, and it's just pure niceness, man. Irie?